Without a shadow of a doubt, these are the best 7 days in our life.
We are not only witnessing the marriage of two amazing people, but the union of two loving families and two amazing cultures. These cultures, while they may be distinct, have also highlighted numerous similarities. From the Indian and Kandyan cultural performances, to the holy Sanskrit and Pali scriptures, the beautiful cultural attires, and the fact that all the aunties and uncles can actually get on it and then have a good time. There are more similarities than there are differences.
Give me that.
It has been such a magical week, and you have all put in so much effort into making it the most memorable week of our lives. I hope you all know that you are all here tonight because you hold a very special place in our hearts. Let's get this party started!
Give me that. Give me that.
You're the chitty to my bang. You're the peach to my pie. You're the apple of my eye. You're the love of my life. Wish I could make you my wife. Sorry, Aneesh, I was first.
It's a little weird for me to say Manisha though. In Sinhalese, little sister is Nangi. I'm not sure if I can say that Nang is always organised, but she does love a good list. This started from a very young age, from about 5 or 6, and it would go a little something like this. Dot point 1, wake up. She'd have a little checkbox, tick. And I kid you not, I have seen dot point 3, go to the toilet, tick.
One thing I'll never forget is the time Manisha introduced me to Baby by Justin Bieber 12 years ago, and I became dangerously obsessed. She took me to my first concert, which just happened to be JB, and there's nobody else I would rather have been standing next to when bawling my eyes out at the sight of him.
And since Manisha has entered our lives, it's been non-stop drama and just like buckets of tears.
Should I wear this shoe or that shoe? But I guess it's also been lots of laughs and extra cuddles.
It's been Aneesh this, Aneesh that.
Manisha, you are extremely talented, beautiful, selfless young woman. This entire week, I've just seen the village that helped raise you, and I can see why you are the way you are.
But before we do wrap this up, we also wanted to give a quick shout out to the man of the house, Aneesh.
Just keep looking.
Yeah, keep looking.
I may have only officially got a sister in the last 2 days, but I must admit the absence of a sister was never felt. We binged on girly TV shows, and I saw that he probably hadn't moved in 6 hours. He was probably about 3 seasons deep into Gilmore Girls. He has a better skin and hair routine than I do. So even though you are my baby brother, I felt like I had a sister.
Aneesh, when you were really young, about I think 3 or 4, you used to just lie down on the sofa all the time and order us around, can you get me this, can you get me that? One day I just got a little bit tired. I said, Aneesh, if you want milk, it's in the fridge, why don't you just go and get it? He says, Mom, I really don't work on Tuesdays,
Bye for now!
I remember in 2014 when we came down to visit during the holidays. We went out to the city, and because I was only 7 years old, someone had to hold my hand while crossing the street. That someone was Aneesh Iyer. From that moment on, I started crushing on him. To get me more into my feels, Ayer was playing Ed Sheeran while I was imagining that he was my boyfriend. But now, I guess I've missed my chance.
The handsome young man that he would often turn heads from some of my older female university-age friends. Oh no. But Aneesh, being the academically focused man that he is, had absolutely no interest. And I think deep down, even though he didn't know at the time, at the bottom of his heart and the deep depths of his soul, he knew that the woman of his dreams might just be around the corner.
They first met at their mutual friend's Lahiru's 18th birthday. Later, they got to know each other really well in the first year university days.
In the beginning, the spark may have been a little bit difficult to observe, but I guess there was one earlier sign of Aneesh trying to make a move. Manisha, as I said, was a great performer through acting, song and dance, and was a sure shot to be one of the lead roles of the 2013 Melbourne University Sri Lankan Association play. And Aneesh, with not the greatest or most particular inclination to the performing arts, thought he might just give it a shot, you know? Unsurprisingly, after not making the cut in any of the roles, Aneesh demanded that he somehow be given a role in the play. So what was Aneesh's role in the play, you may ask? He was a tree. And the director. Ignore that part. The man then proceeded to go to all rehearsals 3 to 4 times a week for 3 months straight, standing there as a tree, channeling his inner Indian boy and staring at her from a distance at the corner of his eyes.
I have always trusted Aneesh's assessment of himself and also the choices he had made. So that's why when Manisha's name came along, we were 100% confident that it has to be the best choice he will make.
Princess, you are the lucky charm in our family. I know you have picked the perfect prince charm to live your rest of your life together.
As we've seen over the years, Aneesh Puta is very capable of looking after Manisha.
17 years of friendship, 914 terrible jokes made by Manisha, high school crushes, first kiss, heartbreak, and now here I am, standing next to my best friend who has just married the love of her life.
Aneesh was probably about 2 years old and I was teaching him how to pray. I'm like, okay, close your eyes, put your hands together and just ask God for a good life. And he closes his eyes and goes, "Dear God, please give me a good wife." And here we are, 26 years later, and he truly has manifested a beautiful wife both inside and out.
To Manisha and Aneesh.
Even on a weekday, still go hard. You don't stop once it starts. Someone tell the DJ, play my song, shout me out all night long. Cause it's feeling like my B-day. On the week, yeah, yeah, yeah. Even on a weekday, vibe is strong, so I ain't going home. No. Even on a weekday. Even on a weekday.
My sister I love, my sister I love. That love of mine is as rare as a pearl in the ocean. Different and cannot be broken. Sway with life, smile with joy. Within my heart, today, every day, it shall remain.
May my eyes never just.
To my Nung. Words are hard to pen down when it comes to talking about you and I. The best way I can sum it up is through our memories, most of which take me right back to our Melton home. I see us dancing to cassettes. I see us watching video hits on Saturday, making brekkie alone while mum and dad are at work, watching Nickelodeon all day until we hear dad's loud van down the end of the street and we rush to do all the chores we were supposed to do within 30 seconds.
I remember the day you were born. I got dressed up in my best clothes, I did my hair, and I wore my favorite rainbow headband. That moment changed my life. I always had a friend. We could go absolutely anywhere, and as long as you were there, it was absolutely fine. running around the sprinkler in the school holidays in summer, watching Disney movies on the VHS, Hindi movies on the VCD, and I really do miss those days.
Aneesh, you are the gentleman of gentlemen, and I cannot think of anyone better for my nun.
Where did all the feeling go? Nothing is coming, no. Resolve it, oh, resolve it.
My darling Boma, thank you for being my absolute all. I never imagined that I would be able to find someone as perfect as you. I say this all the time, and that's because I truly mean it. But I don't know how I got this lucky. I always wonder what I did in a past life to deserve someone like you. The last 8.5 years we've grown together, supporting each other through hardships. But most of all, we haven't stopped falling deeper in love with each other.
My dearest Manisha, Aneesh, you are the strongest, kindest soul I know, and I'm so lucky to be standing here with you today. To share our hopes and goals, to make you smile and laugh, and last but not least, to even share my serves of hot chips.
In front of our family and friends, I promise to encourage and support you always, including going to the cricket with you and cheer for India only when they aren't versing Sri Lanka.
Where did all the feeling go? Nothing is coming, oh, resolve it, oh, resolve it.
We were only teenagers when we started going out, so I really do think we've kind of grown up together in a way, because the most formative years of our life were together, and I'm so glad that I did have you by my side during those years. Since I met you, music has meant something more to me, dancing has had a purpose, and every day I'm grateful that I have you by my side. I'm so proud of you in every way. Your students are truly lucky to have you as a teacher, because if you can change their lives even a little bit, like you've changed mine, I know that they'll be better off.
You complete me, and I cannot imagine a life without you. Thank you for loving me always. I will never stop loving you.
Mangalam